Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. I'm Penny and this is Flynn the Cockatiel, and today we are reviewing the brand new Decor to the Max kit. This is quite the interesting kit. Something a little bit different. This isn't necessarily my style, but I am open to new styles and trying out new styles, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to check out this kit, and we're also going to compare this kit to some other items and other packs that we have. The Sims team has said that this pairs well with Get Famous, Paranormal, and vintage Glamour stuff, so I'm going to pull out some of those items and see if these things go well together. I'm very curious. So let's check out this kit. So it says here, have it all. Play with patterns and let colors collide with mix and match furniture in a variety of styles. Layer in contrasting and complementary details like new wallpapers and rugs to coordinate over-the-top looks that build a busy but beautiful atmosphere. So yes, very, very busy, these pictures, and that's why I'm a little weary. I'm not super into a lot of color all at once like this, but like I said, stick around, we're gonna check this out together. And then finally it says, try all three. Combine elements featuring Regency, chinoiserie, and abstract modern aesthetics with a plethora of prints, shapes, and colors. Delve into self-expression by getting surreal with gilded pastel tones, geometric patterns, and intimate textures. So this is interesting because chinoiserie is 17th, 18th century European style that was basically an interpretation of Chinese and other Asian cultures into the arts and literature. So I kind of see like little elements like the tiger and the peacock. Really, really interesting. So let's check out those new items right now. Okay, so I know we have some items like wallpaper and flooring, so let's start with that first, and then we can kind of add in the furniture and other decor pieces. So we got a geometric pattern here. I don't quite know what to think of this yet. It seems very like subdued colors here. Okay, that looks pretty cool. A hint of, if I skip over to the blacks, it's almost kind of like an Art Deco-y, which I really like. I'm very much into Art Deco interior design. I think it's really pretty. It can be very glamorous, but not, it can be slightly over the top, but not too over the top, and I think that's kind of where I like it. This is a little bit pushing it for me, but yeah, let's go back to some of these other swatches. You know what? The green is really pretty. I like that green. The red, this is really nice. I feel like I would probably use this a decent amount. I think this is really pretty. There's a lot of good swatches I think that would go with a lot of stuff. Oh, the blues. The blues are so pretty. This is a bit crazy, but that could be fun. And then yeah, the blues and the blacks, that is really pretty. So yes, the tigers. And I'm very curious, what is this? Okay, that's a whole different one. So there are 3 different types of wallpaper, which is very nice. Ooh, we get the hint of color with the tiger. Okay, that's really pretty. So now, I don't know that I would do all of these like on every single wall. I feel like this would be great for an accent wall. I know in some of the art that they were advertising this in, it was wallpaper in all walls. Yeah, a little bit too much for me. This as an accent wall, I think would be really pretty. That is kind of interesting. That could be fun. I think there's a lot of really fun colors in here. And then kind of just the basic toned down black with like a hint of color I think is really pretty. Yeah, I don't know. These could be really fun. Okay, so, and here's the third of 3 wallpapers, wall coverings, with birds, which this is really pretty. Really, really, oh gosh. Okay. I may just, I mean, I'm slightly biased with the bird thing. These are really pretty. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting much with this. Ooh, that is beautiful. This in some country homes with the blue and the yellow. Yeah, the pink is even just, I'm not a huge pink person, but wow, okay. I really like these. Yes, I'm definitely getting like the very European French out of this. Really, really pretty. So yeah, I feel like this wallpaper would go with like our French country kind of sets that we already have in the game. Really pretty. All right, so flooring. Let's check out the flooring. I know we have it. Oh, we have two. I thought we only had one. So nice surprise again. And oh boy, this is going to look kind of crazy together. Wow, this is doing a trick on my eyes here. Like blink a lot. That's a little bit crazy. Let's get this centered. Yep. Oh boy, trippy. Okay. Yes, if we pair this, I gotta go back to the walls. That's a little bit intense for me. I don't know. The floor is interesting. I don't know how much I would use this, honestly. This for like an area rug, I think would be really cool. There's the pink again. I am personally not a huge fan of this. Obviously, this is just my opinions on this. There are no right or wrong opinions. If you love or hate this, it's totally fine. That's totally fine. This one kind of reminds me of like Art Deco vibes in a hotel. And then the black and white. Yeah, this is like doing some weird things to my eyes. Not a huge fan of this. We'll see when it comes to building. And this one is also a little bit crazy. What is this actually? Is this carpet? No. Okay. We haven't had like new carpets added in forever. Now I gotta know. This is, what is it? What is it? It's tile. And I would not have guessed that this is tile. It doesn't exactly look like tile to me. All right, well, yeah, okay, we were 2 in. It looks like carpet. It's very crazy. Very crazy. But yeah, as we go through kind of all the same swatches, I don't feel like this is anything too interesting. Yeah, that one maybe was my favorite of all of them. So I don't really know why it's on the like exterior wall sculptures, but on the exterior, I don't know why, but wainscoting. And it looks to be like there are 3 different heights, which is great. Can kind of scroll through this. I'm gonna go back to the white just because I don't even know if we can see it on this wall otherwise. It's like a little bit crazy. This might come in very handy for other builds just because, I mean, this is kind of a classic style. This could go into a lot of different builds. Yeah, this is nice, but I know this is considered 3 different items in the pack, and I'll give you a final count at the end of the video of how many items are in the pack, but I think this is considered 3 separate items, which I don't think it should be because, yeah. But, so there's a wainscoting. I feel like that's going to be very useful in other builds. Here we go with our first little chair here. I don't know why I just placed 2. We do not need 2. Are you grumpy? Let's take a look at these swatches. You know what? This is kind of cool because there's like a different fabric here from the rest of the chair. That's kind of cool. Ooh, so the black is really neat. Okay, and then there's just some more plain, and it looks like the back of this is multicolored, which is kind of fun. I feel like this is fun. Let's go through the rest of the colors. The blue and yellow looks quite bold. Very bold colors. And white, always good. And kind of like a teal, which also kind of speaks Art Deco to me, which is kind of cool. And let's look at the couch. Oh, once again, we do not have a love seat. Like, why can't we get matching, like, the complete furniture set? I don't know why that we can't ever have that. This one, I don't know about, honestly. I don't know what to think of this. Let's rotate it. Okay, I actually really like the back. So let's let's place another one just to kind of compare. I'm not a huge fan of everything going on here, and I guess I'm not surprised because I didn't think, oh boy. This is almost like Lisa Frank. If you were a 90s kid, then you know what I'm talking about. That's what it reminds me of. This one specifically. These are a little bit crazy. Kind of like crazy 80s, kind of slightly 90s. Yeah, honestly, I'm not a fan. But hey, if you like it, good for you. Then you're probably loving this. The white and a blue, which those don't match. Why? Okie dokie. Just leave it at that. All right, next, like a side table over here. You know what? This is kind of cool, except, you know, my keyboard's being dumb. I kind of like this one. I think it's to the max, just in the right way. We'll see with some of the other swatches in a second. All right, let's see. Ooh, the pink is surprisingly really pretty. I don't know why. I'm not a pink person. Maybe that's what it is. I actually really like this. This may be my favorite item. I don't know yet. This is really cool. We'll take a look at the back. Okay, well, I gotta pick like one of these really fun colors, and then, okay, so the back is basic, but I just figured, you know, maybe you have it sitting out in the living area like this and you see the back. Yeah, I don't know. It's not anything special. Put it up to that. Gosh, there's so much going on here. Oh my gosh, my brain's gonna explode. Oh, okay, this little end table. Let's see. Once again, my keyboard. Of course, my keyboard dies when I'm trying to make a video. So manually go through this. Once again, I don't know if I'm a fan of this. I don't think I like that the glass tabletop is like the same color as the rest of it. I don't know why it can just be clear. Hey, it's our channel colors. I'm personally not a fan of this. I do not foresee using this. I mean, never say never, but I don't know. All right, coffee table. Let's see what this looks like. More kind of art deco-y. Oh, I like that. I really like that one. So yeah, this has like the same colored glass. It doesn't seem, I don't know, maybe it's just the angle. Is it? It's crazy. No, that one's like way more crazy. This is more toned down. And that's once again kind of like 80s. I kind of like it. And then the black. You know what? It's kind of cool. That one's okay. All right. Decor for the walls, which, oh my gosh, do I need to, like, I don't know. You can't see it because this wallpaper is so busy. All right. So let's take a look at this. Very, very busy pastel colors, which is not a bad thing. Kind of more succulents, which is fun. Oh, I kind of skipped. And then we get more, that's interesting. And oh, you know what? I just realized it now. There's a little mirror in there. I feel like this is the first that we've had any wall decor with a mirror built into it. That's really cool. I really like this one. I like, you know, I like the animals, so the giraffe looks really awesome. I don't know, this is really pretty. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Okay, so yeah, here we got more of the Asian influence coming in here. I mean, you could kind of see it with the other one, but yeah, the koi. I like koi a lot. So I like that. On the lily pads, this is pretty. Okay, next item. Okay, mirrors. You know what? We can put this on the busy wall. We can see that fine. Is there any other swatches? Is there? There's really other swatches? I'm not really like seeing a difference. On the side, okay. The side does change color, so that's where it's at. Yeah, you can't see it on this. Can't see it on the busy wallpaper. Well, now we'll put that over there. So as we go through, I mean, it's very, very subtle. Very, very, very subtle, which is fine. We need more long length mirrors in this game, so this one's really fun. I like that. I think that's really cool. And it looks like, yep, we get the couch under there. That's really awesome. I like that. Ooh, the peacock. Okay, I mean, I was kind of excited about this when I saw this item. I'm not a fan of the pink, but let's take a look at some of the other swatches. Okay, so this one introduces a little bit more color. Okay, well, I like that. That's really pretty. That one, not as much. The black, okay, it's always good to have black. Kind of like a bronzy. That's, oh gosh, that's pretty. That would go really well with the wedding pack. I feel like, oh yeah. So there you go, you got some ideas for some wedding setups. This would be really pretty with that. And just real subtle. So there's some bright ones and then, oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool. The black and the purple, yes. I really like this one. I like blue. All right, the giraffes, which is also really cute. Ooh, they slot onto here. That's great. And onto the coffee table, side tables. That is great. So let's take a look at these over here. Okay, so not anything too crazy. This would actually go with potentially a lot of builds since it's not very loud. I mean, some of the colors are bright, but you could fit this into a lot of builds. And I like those items that go with a lot of stuff, even though, I mean, this is like geometric, kind of a very specific style, but you know what? I think that would work with a lot of stuff. Oh boy, there is a rug. There's a rug on top of this busy floor. Oh my gosh. Please ignore my brain exploding on camera. I mean, just seriously looking at the, oh gosh. Okay, I like that. Just looking at the rug itself, I really, really like this. This is pretty. Oh, this is pretty. Those might be some of my new favorite rug patterns. This is really pretty. Crazy. That one kind of reminds me of a circus. I'm not as much of a fan as that. Oh, okay, this is pretty. I have to pull this out so we can see it. The birds. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. I don't know. I mean, those are great. And those are great. We have the fireplace, which really reminds me of the Paranormal fireplace. This one is very basic. There's not a lot of texture going on, and I don't know that I like that. We'll see as we go through some of the swatches. This is a bit much for me. I mean, yes, they match. Okay, this one's decent, but like I said, there's not really like a lot of texture going on here, so. But then again, I move this out of the way. And this. This is a really cute little like fireplace in a fireplace. That's very unique and I like that. Anything kind of new and different, I'm definitely all for that. So zoom out a little bit more here. These are just very crazy patterns that I'm just not used to. That's neat. Okay, so then we get the pattern that changes up a little bit here. I was wondering if they were gonna do that. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Of course, the blacks. The blacks look so good. So the potential to use that in more builds, which is great. And then here is this like crazy, it was supposed to be an infinity mirror. Like, I have to move my camera slightly so I can read this. Don't get lost staring into the circle of infinity. Whoopsies. Don't get lost staring into the circle of infinity. Don't get lost, yeah. I don't know, is it supposed to be actually a mirror or just, oh wow. This is kind of like the flooring. You know what? This is kind of cool. Have we had anything like this in the game? This is really cool. It's really out there and these swatches are, yeah, very bold. There's some basic ones, but that is so cool. A+ for design on that. That's really awesome. All right, we have a little screen. Let's set this up over here. Check out all these colors. These are fun. Okay, pink and like pink lavendery and yellow and ooh, I like that. That definitely seems like it'll go with vintage glamour. You know what? This one's kind of fun. I like this. I feel like, I guess because I'm feeling like this is going to go with some of the other items that we already have had in other packs. And here is one big giant lamp. But you know what? This kind of reminds me of like IKEA. I haven't been to IKEA in like forever. They used to have these huge lamps there. I don't know if they do anymore. I mean, obviously this has like some fringe as the lampshade, which is different, interesting. I feel like that would have went better with a different pack. Yeah, this pack for me is kind of like all over the place. It's a bit crazy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's my least favorite. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's very different. I like that, like, yeah, you can place these behind in real life. Whoa. You can place these behind furniture and have it like stick way out and actually deliver light where you need it. So design-wise, like of the lamp, I think it's pretty cool. We have a light fixture for the ceiling. It's kind of small. So what happens when we size it up? Oh boy, yes, you can size it up. It seems so tiny like this. It should be sized up one more. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Alrighty, so let's look at some of these swatches. It's hard to see against the wallpaper. Kind of crazy like everything else. I don't know that I will use this much. This is a little bit too much for me, once again. This kind of looks like a kid's science experiment project. Like, something with like a bunch of toothpicks stuck in it. That's what it reminds me of. So there's 23 items total, which, I mean, okay, so that does include the wainscoting. So in my opinion, that should only count as one. That only means that we have 21 items. This doesn't really seem like a lot to me. I mean, I know kits are kind of, this is what kits have been. This just, I mean, honestly, looking at it, and obviously we have some other wallpapers and flooring, this just doesn't seem like a lot. But let's compare some of the items with this kit to some of the other kits and, not kits, but packs and expansions and stuff we've got. I'm very curious to see how well these match, because then that's also something that's like, is it worth getting because it kind of goes with other packs? Let's check out items of Get Famous. Okay, so if you take the out there pieces that like I never use, then yes, I think these could definitely pair well with some of these items. I mean, I don't know. At this point, then it's almost like, what style is going on here? This is just crazy. The very over-the-top stuff from Get Famous can definitely work with this. Vintage Glamour. This one I was kind of thinking would, yes. So this has more like an Art Deco kind of theme behind it. So it's like, yes, there's kind of these Art Deco-y geometric shapes in this pack with some of the things in this pack. So yeah, and these have kind of the bold colors. Yeah, like the screen. I feel like the screen goes so well with that. Yes, I think a lot of the like gold accents in this, because there's also the gold accents in things from this pack. This stuff pairs really, really well. The other pack that they said was Paranormal. Yes, we have all these funky, fun colors. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm curious now. Do some of these, let's get this out of here. Do we have swatches that match in this? Very, very, very curious. So we got like this greenish. Do we have matching? Yes. Okay. Some matching going on there. Red. That doesn't necessarily match. Like some of the yellows. Not like super great. So that's kind of the thing. It's like, yeah, the colors are kind of crazy in that way, but do they all match each other? No, which drives me crazy. I hate that stuff can't match. Yeah, anything with the metals, like these had all the kind of fun metal-y colors, and like these have that too, so you're gonna have some things that kind of match up, which is good. So yeah, that's awesome. Some of the bluish teals do kind of pair well together, which is nice. You don't like it? Yeah, so you know what? There are some things that kind of go, and you can mix and match a little bit. It's an out there pack. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts, and there are no right or wrong answers. Are you into this pack? Are you kind of like me and this is a little bit too busy for you? I'm just curious. Like I said, no wrong answers. Let us know. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and discovering this new kit together. Hope you had a lot of fun, and we will see you in our next video, everyone.